Hey guys, here we have, boom, you see it? We have the 4K 5G Wi-Fi Navycrest, all right? So driver confidence. So this is a new dash cam that I purchased. And it says 4K plus 1080p front and rear, right? So I'm guessing, according to the image on this box, the front camera, it's saying that the front camera is 4K. So that means the back camera has to be a 1080p. So here in the back, it says that it has 4K 1080p front and back. Okay. 5G Wi-Fi, fast download speed, right? You got to download the app. App control for ISO and Android. Seamless loop recording, right? Built-in 3-ax gravity sensor, right? 24-hour parking mode, right? It says hardware kit is required. Don't know what that means, right? It also says minimalist and hidden design, voice notification, right? So this says 2-year warranty for quality issues. All right, here we have the quick guide, right? It has the you can see this, the QR code for you to scan, for you to get the app on your Apple phone or Android phone. First thing, so now we have the 4K. I believe this is the front camera. As you can see, it comes with the adhesive. Here we have the back camera, and then we have the cable that goes along, Then you have these. What are these for? These are for you to clip somewhere, or you install it somewhere. I'm not 100% sure exactly where, but you install it somewhere, and then you kind of clamp the wire to it so that it could have like more of a cleaner look. And just wanted to let y'all know that this particular one comes with a memory card already. So it comes with a memory card, and then it has a type C, and then it has a AV port. All right, so you're gonna peel this little plastic piece off, and you're going to stick it on your windshield, right? Wherever you want your dash cam to be mounted. So once you got that done, right, then you're gonna want to take this part off of your camera, off of the lens, and then take this part off of that adhesive thing. Next up, you're gonna take the power cable. You're gonna plug this into the USB type C port that's on your dash cam, and then you're going to plug this into your cigarette lighter. All right, so once you plug it in, then you're going to see the display pop up. It's going to tell you to format the memory card, right? So how you format the memory card is you tap the power button, and then it's going to tell you something, and then you tap the power button again, because that's what I just did, and then it started formatting the memory card, right? So and this happened after I plugged it into my cigarette lighter. So I'm just gonna tuck it down somewhere right now. By the way, the Navycrest, right, the Q7, it comes with this thing right here for you to pry open your A-pillar, and this little thing right here, just kind of pry it open for you to kind of just run the cord through that, you know what I'm saying, and make it clean. So these little things right here, it has a little adhesive on it, so you can kind of configure it how you want to, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to put it up there like in my Toyota Corolla, the The cigarette lighter, the cigarette port is in here. Cut that part out. Start again. 1, 2, 3. The cigarette lighter is in here, and then I can just have it coming down like here, and then I can just use this. I can just use this to clip the cable on and use the adhesive to kind of stick it to the side. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be invisible. It's not going to be hidden away from everybody. But I'm trying to make it as clean as I can in this vehicle. So that way, you know, when the driver, you know, or me or whoever's driving, you know what I'm saying, they won't hit it. It won't mess with their shifting. It won't mess with them, you know, with the whatever they got to do. It won't mess with them. So that's the step I'm on now. You could just use these little clips. The next step, we're going to scan these QR codes. So if you have an Apple phone or an iPhone, then use the, you know, the one for the Apple Store. All right, so once you get in the app and it's going to prompt you to do some stuff, make sure you hit access everything. So the default password for the Wi-Fi is going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's going to show you what. So to connect, you got to connect the camera now to the app. So hit add camera. All right, it's going to say install the camera and power it on, which we already did. Hit next. Now it's going to say select camera and Wi-Fi and connect. We're on the correct thing now for this one. It wasn't smartphone connect. It's PASETO, whatever, Q7. So make sure you connect your you connect to the camera's hotspot, and then you're gonna put the password. Okay, so once it says connect, you're gonna go back to the app. So once you are successfully connected to the hotspot of the camera, which is PASETO Q7, all right, your model might be different, then boom, you should automatically be connected. You have the camera files, you have camera settings, know what I'm saying, record, take pictures, and then it's going to show you what's in the front. So most likely it's also going to show you what's in the back once you connect the back camera, which we're going to do later. So let's go into the settings. We're in the settings, and you're going to have sound recording, right? Toggle it on. Speaker volume, have it on whatever level you want. Video quality, like I said, the front is 4K. It's advertising it in the settings itself. So video's 4K. Loop recording duration, you can set it to however you want it. Anti-flicker, you have time watermark. Leave the time watermark toggled on, because in case of an accident, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, then that recording will have a timestamp and a date. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll have all the information that's needed, so you could, you know what I'm saying, tell the police and your insurance and the judge, this is the day that it happened, this is the time that it happened. You know what I'm saying? You have rear camera flip, 24-hour time. I toggled it off, so now it's back at the correct time. You know what I'm saying? It went back to, is 2:43 p.m. All right, so now with this other clear thing, we're gonna find a spot on the back of this window where we're gonna put this little plastic thing so we can mount the back, so we can mount the rear dash cam, which we have right here. Stick this into that headphone jack piece that is on the front dash cam itself. All right, so I hooked up the rear dash cam and I wired it going across there. All right, so I ran it in between these seats, tucked it in, ran it all the way down in between here, kind of slide it through there, ran it through here, kind of tucked it under this plastic thing. I tucked it underneath, put it all the way, tucked it underneath, and then I kind of stuck it in between here, ran it all the way here. I ran it up here, tucked it in best I could. I kind of tucked it under this headliner all the way through, kind of pushed it in, and then plugged it into the front camera. So this is my setup. This is how it looks, you know what I'm saying? And with the front camera, I kind of ran it down here. I kind of used that thing that comes with it, that sticky clip, and kind of clipped the wire through there, brought it down, and then there's another clip here. I kind of put that clip here, another clip there. And being that I have this, my wife got this from TikTok, and basically it goes in between your seat and your center console to stop, you know, stuff from falling in between, you know, that dark abyss, you know. So what I did was just I took that out, and this for the front dash cam. I took it out, and then I kind of tucked majority of the wires under there, and then I kind of put this back here in the center so it can look nice and clean. All right, so once you sign in to your app, once you sign into the app, right, it's automatically gonna default to the front dash cam. So to get to your rear dash cam, to view your rear dash cam, you tap this right here. You see where the main screen is? You go right under. You see this little circle thing right here with those two boxes? You hit that, and then boom. Now it's showing your rear dash cam. So that is how, and then you could adjust it, which we're gonna do. All right, now that we change the angle of it, we kind of put it up a little bit, and looking at the screen over here, you can pause, take a picture right from your phone. That's for, you know, make sure the microphone is on, the back button, you know, and whatever that is. But yeah, and then you can hit that button again. You can hit that button again to switch back to your front camera. You can reuse the rear dash cam as a backup camera. Real talk, from your phone. So say like me, I have a 2007 Ford Taurus, you know, SE. I got an OCS, so that car don't have a backup camera. So say I purchase this, again, another one, and I install it in the Taurus, and I put the rear camera, you know what I'm saying? I put the rear camera in the back, you know what I'm saying? Then through the app, I can just press that circle thing, right, for it to show me the rear camera, and then I can use it as a backup camera, you know what I'm saying, for the Taurus. Heart, like, you know what I'm saying, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know. Show me some love. It's free. It's free to subscribe, it's free to follow, it's free to like, it's free to share, it's free to, you know, all that good stuff. Thanks for the love. Until next time.